Scene 75, Interior, Lamech's chamber, day. Etruscan Evaman sits next to Lamech's bed, meditating. When Faeraud enters, Methausland pats him on the shoulder, exiting. Faeraud glances at Lamech, then steps up behind Evaman, tapping a hand to his shoulder.
What matter could be so pressing when darkness hangs in the room?
Poor Methuselah. What a horrible pain it must be for a father to watch his son's life teeter in the balance. He is a father who would do anything to save his son's life.
A sad day it is.
Etruscan Evamon, I've come to confirm your cooperation. With Gilgamoa banished from the land, I expect you will back me as the next Prince Lord.
Evaman chokes with half a laugh, standing up.
Of all the overripe ideas on the continent, support you over my own son?
You would vote for Faeraud, the very person responsible for Lamech's poisoning in the first place?
Your foolishness belongs elsewhere. Take it and go.
Evaman sits back down, stroking Lamech's arm.
Someone's tundra fur factory has been spewing polluted May apple root into the aqueduct that waters Gilgamoa's vineyard.
You would manufacture a tragedy without a smidgen of truth attached. Who would believe such a report?
Your son has made no qualms about stopping at nothing to become the next Prince Lord. Do you think the Etruscans will buy the story that he just accidentally poisoned the man he seeks to replace?
No one in their right mind would believe.
As we speak, your son is secretly digging new canals to reroute the poisonous extract. 2 warriors have reported this to me. Certainly, this will be looked upon as a guilty cover-up. Or did he consult with you before hiding this deed?
And these warriors, they will no doubt forget what they've seen if I favor you.
Many have said that you are the wisest of all the Etruscans.
Faeraud departs with satisfied eyes, one of the veiled drapes snagging across his face. Exterior, Mount Evaman, base, day. An icy cutting wind beats down the jagged cliffs, which poke from steep covered snow hills. With heavy breaths, Wasethan lags behind Aedon, Orisha, and Callie.
Garden close! Up there!
Clouds blow over the fiery top, sealing them into the cold shadows below.
A height towering to the stars stands between us and that garden. How are we getting there, Kali? Swing arm to arm? Maybe fly? How about we take a boat?
It's been a long day for everyone, but we're closer.
Alsethan, the green bag. There's an opaker in it. Aricia, would you guess that we're close enough to anchor a 1.5 stadia line?
If the wind doesn't tug it the wrong way.
Aedon looks into a measuring device.
Calculations say we're in range. Barely.
Wasethan sets up the box-like device, pointing its protruding rocket uphill. Aedon recalculates measurements and adjusts the rocket's angle.
Stand back now.
Aedon ignites the fuse. The small rocket shakes and then takes off, flying into the sky, carrying 3 long cables behind it.
It's too short.
It's not gonna make it!
Aedon grasps the glow beaky around his neck. A glow seems to sputter within his hand. A gust of wind picks up the rocket. It arches higher, then comes down firmly on the plateau above.
We're good. Help me stabilize the base between these 2 oaks.
Oh, this is a 3-speed, huh? Ought to get us up there pretty quick.
I don't think we want to be going faster than level 1, with all that brush and those sharp rocks.
Orisha begins to attach the T-bars to the line.
Make sure the T-riders are attached to the going up line.
Orangutan no need T-rider.
Placing one hand over the other, Callie quickly scales up the line before it is even turned on. Orisha and Wasethan each straddle a T-bar, ready for the ride. Behind them, Aedon leans back and throws the switch. With a sudden jerk, the line jumps into motion, bouncing the three into flight. Exterior, Mount Evimon. Day. Aricia is dragged through snow-covered brush a moment before the cable lifts her higher. Soon they ride more smoothly against the breathtaking view of the country. But higher up,
It is so cold. My hair is freezing.
I can't hear you. I think my ears are frozen.
Osethin clings to the bar, as if the steel seat under his fanny might break at any moment.
I hope this cable holds all of us.
Aricia yelps as she lowers toward the mountain. Each one uses their feet and legs to bounce off the sharp rocks that come their way. The clouds dissipate as they get closer to the plateau. The fiery butte towers above, like a villain looking down at them. Mount Evimon, plateau, night. Meeting Callie, who made it there first, Aricia and Osethin detach. Jumping off the last T-bar is...
I think we're close.
Very close.
They hike through the trees bearing oversized fruit. Slowly the fruit trees are replaced with oaks. Further in, the trees become leafless. Branches extend across their path, as if they were arms chasing after them. Lake of Ghosts. Shore. Night. Fog thickens between the trees as Aedon leads Aricia, Osethin, and Callie onward. A distant blurping sound slows their pace.
Careful now.
A splash is heard, and the fog quickly gathers together over a lake. It morphs into the form of angry spirits.
Tu aveito, te onto, te now, avaiura, air winifo.
Shaking his head, Osethin steps up to the edge of the lake.
Here! Here! Garden here!
This is a stinky lake of sulfur.
Tree under lake.
You're drunk with banana wine.
The angry spirits brighten as they vocalize.
Turn back now. He who enters dies by our knife. Turn back now. There is only death here and never life. Do not enter this forbidden space. Return, go back, go back from this troubled place.
A splash, followed by a horrifying, agonizing scream, grabs their attention.
What the sayer was that?
The water bubbles up. It swirls into a small whirlpool. Then all is silent. Parting the fog, the ghosts whisk across the lake to the opposite shore. Staging area. Night. Illumination bulbs brighten as a soldier makes adjustments to a housing mounted on a tower. Crossing a platform extended over the lake, Captain Andromache marches a young comrade to the edge.
No! Please, Senior Warrior, please! I have been a loyal servant, directly serving the royal family. This is not my duty. Let someone else go. I'll do anything else!
Do great warriors beg like captured swine? Now get me that fruit. Push him in the lake!
2 warriors force the young soldier into the liquid. The angry spirits swirl around him, wielding their transparent swords. Young comrade screams, first in fear, then in pain. Yellow waters bubble up, soaking his clothes, burning his skin, and melting it off his body. His skeleton is seen for a brief second before the toxic waters devour it. At the shore's edge, a metal boat is launched by 4 warriors. As they row, the sulfur melts its sides. Their paddles are eaten away, so that only the stubs remain. Ghostly bubbles devour the boat. Yellow water boils around their bodies, melting them like wax from a candle. Andromache cracks her stick to the platform, as if to demand another volunteer.
Now, who will be warrior enough to fetch that fruit for Prince Lord Faeraud?
The remaining men shake with fear.
What are you all looking at? Do you think I enjoy this? I've never failed, and I will not fail at this. You're thinking you can all band together against me, aren't you?
With a loud, manly scream, a large warrior opens his mouth and rushes forward to attack her. Andromache takes a step back, taps the attacking soldier with her commander's stick. The large warrior trips, toppling into the lake. His uniform drinks in the sulfuric waters, burning it.
I can't swim! Can't swim!
His flesh is eaten away until only his frame remains. The ghosts cough up and spit out his skeleton onto the shore, where his bones crumble with a chatter. Lake of Ghosts, shore, sunrise. Crouched behind the shrubs, Oresia's mouth drops. Alcethan fidgets, disturbed. Callie covers her eyes.
See, Muck? There's nothing anyone can do to get to the bottom of this lake, even if the foreverlasting tree is there. We're all getting out of here.
Leave? And be harvesters of nothing?
This is the end of our mission.
I'm not supposed to let you.
Oresia slants her head with worry at the comment.
I promised myself, that is. But leaving this place looks like a good idea.
They depart the area dejected, heads hung low.